Alright, welcome back to the Farron Woods. We are going to get out of here. Me and the old wolf are trying to figure out how to turn those swords into a iron throne for me when this is all done. Come on out to the ladder and hold down your run button on a PS4 so it's a circle. And you'll slide down that, get away from all that with those slugs a little quicker. I don't know. They're not too bad on their own, but when you get a group of them, like over in this building, they can do a lot of damage very quickly to you. One up here on the wall. They certainly are a nuisance, if nothing else. And that's it, they're all dead. There's an undead bone shard for us. We're going to come out this door and see the ramp and head up to the left. Now I'm going to go in and turn this bonfire on here. And I'm just going to sit down. I don't need to go back through the slugs. We're going to kind of take out little areas so you can hit these bonfires some. Come down here now. This playthrough is pretty well built around my character, you know, how I've got him set up, and I use a bow a lot. And in this section I am going to be using the bow quite a bit. There are a lot of large enemies I'm going to aggro with it, and a lot of small ones I might try to kill outright with it. There, I got that crab. Come on now, Mr. Krabs. If he'd get sideways, he'd get over here a little quicker, but I'd do a little damage. There he comes. Now he can hit you through this bridge, so give yourself a little room. That works well enough, but you can just drop down on them, which will stagger them. You can give them the critical. Pick up Titanite. That lingering dragon crest ring comes off the crab that one time you kill it. And then, now we want to keep our poison down some. That crab will respawn if we hit the bonfire yet, so that lingering Dragon Crest ring will add link to the duration of a spell if you're using any kind of spells. I suppose it would be very beneficial for regenerative spells or any kind of I hit the wrong one, damn it. At least he just goes over there. Wasn't any good at all. Better get my sword back out. Kick that shit open and stick that sword right there. Get off of it. Titanite shard. Be an easy place to farm those right here. Now you can see the elder grooves. We're going to take them one at a time and cheese them. Too many of them. Too much stuff to do in this level. Move back here and he'll come underneath. The only thing you really have to worry about it is that red skull spell he does. And just get out of the way of him. Back over here. God, he's horrible looking. Keeps shooting him. Kill him. Then dodge the skulls. We've got 3 of these things to kill. These back 2 will each drop an item of Ferris. This one the hat, and the one on the left drops the bow. Of course, they only drop them the one time. Or the one playthrough. Play New Game Plus, we'll get them again. I'm going to make him look like a pin cushion. There's that one. One more. There's my Ferris hat. Right in the nose. Right in the nothing. I missed twice. 3 times. They say the 3rd time's a charm. That one wasn't worth a damn. How about this one? 4th time's the charm. 5th time in the arm. Where's he at now? He's gonna do a spell. Sometimes they don't do it. They just stand there and die. Just like that. Black Bow of Ferris. That's mine. Alright. We're going to head back down, drop off this ramp. After we killed that crab, there is little in the way of danger out here. These guys aren't too bad. They can, I mean, they'll get a hit on you maybe, but they're nothing to worry about. Burn that moss. Keep that poison down what you can. Now, if you haven't befriended the giant, he's gonna start doing that. What's funny is, I have befriended the giant, and I've got a couple characters I actually play through this with, and I've befriended him on every single one. And on some of them, he shoots at me, and on some of them, he doesn't. You gotta listen for it, get your shield up. At least you don't take damage, and you'll be able to pick the items up. Have your stamina up. There's a little damage because I didn't have my shield in the right direction. You can see, just listen for it. There's another one. And they keep coming. Just try to move forward away from the damage of them, the splash of them. And then get out into this tree line a long ways, because he will shoot even over to those big heavy trees. And seriously, I've got, I don't know, 5 or 6 characters I play through this with. 5, I think, 6 maybe. And I've done the exact same thing on all of them. And I've befriended him on all of them, whatever. He attacks some and he doesn't attack others. I don't know why. I don't like that. Get that poison off you when you can. Pick up this sage scroll, which we'll take back to the Firelink Shrine and give to Orbeck, the mage that we met in the Crucifixion Woods just before we killed the Crystal Sage. Now, if you remember these mushroom guys from Dark Souls, I feel like they were in the first one. I feel like you went to the bottom of some giant tree and they were down there. But I don't know if it's the first one or the second one, but I really think it's the first one. Anyways, if you know, tell me, or I suppose if you don't, I'll look it up eventually or play the game again. There's a poison gem, which those elder grooves do drop. Get these things over here and get them killed. There's that one. There's that one. And it's almost certain there should have been something under there. Don't know why. Let's just look again real quick. Make sure I'm not fooling myself. Yeah, alright, well there's nothing here, so I suppose. Oh, I might have a reason to think it. Anyways, let's go up here to the left. And we'll remember the Grue Leaper right there that we fought coming down the other side. And remember how much of a pain in the ass he is and how badly we don't want to fight him again. We've got one to deal with in this walkthrough, and one is too many. No. We'll take this item here. And then this is going to be... So, where we're going is a great big door right over behind that tower. You can't see. But this will show it. And then I'll show it to you here in just a minute. So let's extinguish this first flame. There are 3 that we've got to do, but we'll do this one first. Well, that was pretty foreboding. I wonder what that... The catacombs, I think, is what that is. But it's been so long. Been a year since I played the game clear through. Now, we've got 6 Estus Flasks, but nothing that we're going to run in that way is anything we've killed already. So let's go ahead and hit the bonfire again. Refill the Estus. Arrows, whatever. Get out of here. Now here's the door. There you can see the door directly. You can see the little chalices in front of it that are getting full of fire. And now we're going to run here to the right. Watch the Elder Gru there and kind of avoid it. Here to the left. Just stay away from him. We don't need to fight him. Over here we've got plenty to deal with. That poison off of us. And here's going to be a new enemy for us with a new problem. Which is that curse. See the skull build up? That yellow gas? Once that skull builds up, and it will build up fast, just a shit ton of crystals shoot out through your body and you're dead instantly. That's what happens. And I don't want it to happen to me. Again. Let's see. There should be more than just 3 here, actually. There's the other one. The bow is a pretty good weapon against these things, but it seems like it works a little better when you can see them a long ways off. Repair powder. And back in here, try to keep that poison off you what you can. A golden scroll, I imagine that'll go to Orbeck as well. And right here, the antiquated dress, gloves, and skirt. That would be a good cosplay or fashion souls for a female character, I would imagine. You know, a lot of people make Guts characters. That would be a good one to be like a formal Casca with him. Get away from that crap for a minute. I better go back here. So see, we came from clear back over there is where that little cave was we were just in. You come out, you turn left, and you go follow this building back, and in there, that corner, you pick that up. Let's go here to the right. Cure the poison. Take a drink. We must have every drop of health we have, as we've got a Gru Leaper up here leaper grew to deal with. And they never die easy. Now, right here, see him getting trashed by it. Yeah. If you pop an ember open, which we're going to do, Yellowfinger Hazel, who invaded us in the Crucifixion Woods, will come up out of the ground right over there. She'll be invisible, and so it will take a little while for her to get over here, but I want to fight her in this little narrow area, hopefully get her stuck on something. An R1 chopper into oblivion. She loves it. The fire on my sword staggers them, so we'll see how it goes. She can be dangerous in her own right. Her magic and her... Go ahead and have a drink, Hazel. You've only got a few of those. I've got a lot of them. Drink another one. Oh no. Well, I better take a drink. I'm a little thirsty. Get that done with. There we go. Fair fight. Fireball. Not so good, Hazel. Alright. Too bad. Right on the other side of this, we're going to pick up 2 homeward bones. And we're going to go around here. Let's go around back here first. Pick up our rusted gold coin. Little luck. And we're going to shut off the second one. Now the last... Hang on. Now the last little mural, little wall behind the fire thing had skulls all over it, and this one has what appears to be 4 kings and a bunch of fire. That's fairly interesting. I'd kind of like to see that other one again if it was just skulls. Huh. There's nothing in this game that isn't there for a reason, I suppose. But anyways, let's go back over the way we came. And have another drink. And get ready for a bunch of basilisks. Let us avoid the curse. We're going to have about 5 of them out in this swamp to deal with, and I am not too worried about the poison just for a minute. Pick that item up as you go by. That'll be worth quite a few souls. My main concern is that curse right now. And when they blowed up like that, this is how you get in trouble. hell out of that curse gas, whatever it is. I don't know, I got cursed by him once and it's cheap. It's nothing but cheap. There should be, yeah, there's 2 more of them at least. Get that bow out. Damn. Plenty of curse out of that. Which I don't... See, how I got cursed was... He did that, and so I thought, well, I'll roll past the gas and in his face and chop him to pieces. The problem is, he goes and sits inside of it. Out of it. Oh, that curse, I hate it. Let's keep moving forward. We don't want to go out too far, as there is probably some elder grooves out that way. We'll take the iron flesh. Purple moss clump. My poison's pretty well worn off. Now we're back here, but I am going to move right along ahead, and we've already been this way. We've got one thing left to do, and that is open that last fire. I've drawn both their attention. There's that one dead. There's that one being ridiculous. He's dead. There's one more back here. I always kill him. I hate any kind of surprises on this game. And if I know where things are, I just go kill him. Hell with them. Back in here, and we're gonna get our last one. Let's look at the back faceplate before we do. What is on it? A big tree and a firekeeper or something like that. It certainly looks like a woman. I don't know. Here we go. That was the last one. Now, you can, if you want to, go from here and around, down across that island, over that fire, up the stairs, and down to the bonfire. The only thing is, there's that leaper grue right there in your way. The last bonfire I rested at was right over there. So instead, I'm just gonna homeward bone back over there. Ignore him. He's not going to get to kick me in the face or bite me or whatever it is that he does. Because that thing has killed me quite a few times. I don't know. He just... His big where he jumps up on you and kicks you. Where he runs over and grabs you. The delay on him is strange. They're a good tough enemy. Here we are in Farron Keep, and let's move right on down, right for that newly opened door. What do they got in there? King Kong? In here, and we've got to be mindful of quite a few enemies sitting around. This one you'll notice first, and these things they all come alive when that one starts screaming, so kind of get down out of here. They are a wild bunch. Wow. One to go. He did terrible though. That's crazy. I suppose if you're gonna do that, you might want to make a little shorter work of him up there than what I did. There we've got a dark wraith. Let's run back around here just real quick. What this says. No door ahead. Oh. I like that you can put those emotes on them. Have your character do something. I better take another drink. And where? Let's go deal with this dark wraith real quick. Which, you know, there's 5 or 6 or 7 of them, something like that. Personally, I'm going to go back here, click this bonfire, and then we can go back out and deal with the rest of them. But right here it is. Grew down there to deal with. That's how you do it. We've got quite a bit of fighting out ahead of us. Couple dark wraiths. Stuff down in there. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.